Hello, I am Candace Okentree, and this is Steamy Torture. This is Muldous. Nico. And Stallworth. And this week, we're reviewing Fatale.
Yeah, it's
Fatale.
We're assuming that it's like femme fatale, so it's Fatale.
So, Fatale number 1 by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, the creative team behind Sleeper, Criminal, and Incognito. I am the only one who's ever read any of those, and it's Incognito, and I will tell you now, Fatale is better! Next! Fatale is cool, it's really cool. It's like a Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips horror comic. It's supposed to be. It wasn't that scary.
It was bad.
There's no comic that's scary except for Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, Lock and Key, and anything from Avatar Press.
Swamp Thing was scary?
Swamp Thing made me a little scary. So Fatale. Candace, what do you think?
To be honest, I didn't like it. The narration style, I wasn't a fan. The third person, I mean, I've seen it before, but in this case, I don't think it worked. The art style was really nice. I enjoyed that, and the story is solid, but no, not a fan. Muldous?
I really liked it a lot. I thought the narration style was quite useful. I thought it was interesting, and it's not a slow book. You read it right off the bat, there's action. You're done. It's like maybe third page, and there's already guys with guns, and they're berating a house, and it's crazy. And there's gore, although, one thing, the art style, if you have read any other Sean Phillips book, literally anything else, I think, especially his collabs with Ed Brubaker, you will know exactly what to expect, because he does not do anything at all different. It's exactly the same.
Is that a good thing?
It could be a good thing. I would have liked to see something maybe a little different, although I do like what he did. I like it. I like this book a lot. I think it was better than Incognito. This was better than Brilliant, okay? You might think, oh, Brian Michael Bendis writes all the Avengers books. He might be really, really good. I should read him. Don't. And Brubaker writes all the Captain America stuff. Or not all of it, he writes a lot of it. He wrote The Death, and he is awesome.
Much like Muldous, I also enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. It had some cool moments, like a Nazi cult. And that
actually was really cool. Yeah.
And cool premise. I like the whole, like horror thing. You don't get that many like good horror comics, so this is good.
Yeah.
Good stuff in the series. Good hook at the end.
It's
compelling.
I loved the writing style. First off, I thought it was very unmetaphorical, straight to the point. Not this Nancy bullshit we get a lot today, where it's just like, and then I felt sad inside. No, there's none of that. There's just this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, which is good old classic writing. I love that, and and it goes so well with just this really, concrete drawing style where it's not dreamy in any other way. It's just what's there, and you don't get that often with everyone trying to be like Alan Moore and trying to get psychedelic and bullshit like that. No, bullshit I like. So this is a nice change of events. It's very expected. Like, honestly, if you gave me 20 guesses, I would have guessed Nazi cult.
Really?
No, really, I would have.
Well, you are insane, really.
I mean, look at the cover with the beautiful white border, the woman with the red lips sticking out, the gun by her face. It's gorgeous. It's nothing special, but it's gorgeous, which is exactly what Fatale is. And also, if you buy the first edition, there's a very interesting article about H.P. Lovecraft.
Yes. This does not. It will not be in the trade. It said specifically, if you wait for the trade, you will not get to read that.
And it's almost worth it, because it's actually very interesting. It talks about a term that I never heard before called cosmic horror. And look at that. That's also pretty good looking. I mean, I don't want to hear about your problems or your crying. I want to see you, and I want to see what you do. Because Crime books like this, your feelings don't matter.
Yeah, but
Okay.
those down moments lead when there aren't those, hearing about their feelings moments, and there's just this like, oh, he did this, and then he did that, and then he saw this. And
I
then...
mean, you gotta expect it. I don't want to hear Indiana Jones write in his diary in the scene and say, "Oh, I missed my dad and I'm feeling lonely today." No, fuck that. Okay? You want to see him get chased by people with shotguns.
Clearly, but then the violence ends up being monotonous.
No, you get the feeling
No,
of what they did.
But then, or this is how I felt. But then everything ends up being monotonous because it's all narrated the exact same way.
No.
And it's
Monotony
all
is only
coming
created
off
when
the
there's
same.
no realism. When you have realism like this, you have to care about the characters because it's a real situation. If it's unrealistic bitching, you're not going to care about them either, which is what you
People
have too
bitch.
much of.
People bitch.
These people
Yes.
don't bitch.
They don't bitch about anything.
These people don't fucking bitch. Fuckity fuckity fuck.
Pudding.
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 I know, I want to debate why it sucked with Candace.
Guess what the crap didn't you like about Fatale?
Let's argue. Say why you don't like it.
Okay, I really didn't like the
Wait,
narrative style.
wait.
Okay.
What do you think it was lacking?
I think I didn't think it was lacking so much that it was too monotonous because of the narration style. I felt like because of the way of what you're saying, everything came off as the same, and I didn't like that. I feel like comic books should have different levels, and this doesn't. And that's one of the reasons I didn't like it.
Have you ever been thrilled by the newspaper? This brings the same kind of thrill that a really good newspaper article gives.
You know what? If that's your argument, fuck off. Okay, we're not
Or like a
comparing comic
classic
books
adventure
to a
movie.
newspaper. We're not comparing comic books to newspaper. Okay?
Comparing comic books to awesomeness.
Sometimes
This
I
one
don't want
dominates.
emotion. I don't want emotion when I'm looking at a woman with a gun and a white border. I don't want emotion.
Anything
How
about
does she
emotion.
feel right now?
Nothing.
Although, exactly.
I'm not
this
saying
cover, if you
anything
read
about emotion. I just think that because of this narration
So you're not
style,
giving me what it's lacking. You're saying it's monotonous because it's monotonous.
no, I'm saying it's monotonous because of the narration style. When this comic describes something,
don't look at that.
describes what the character's doing, it just says, he's doing this, he did that.
Rather than, he does this slowly as he tears on his face. What do you want? Like, what do you want?
Honestly, I want adjectives.
It's classic, non-adjective, storytelling.
Yeah.
The reporter was late.
Did westerns
Give
have
me one
adjectives?
show.
This is what you come to watch for. Us not understanding comic books.
Some of us not understanding.
It's hard to truly understand comic books. I also kind of think it treats you. I don't like when a comic book or a movie or anything explains things.
It's the first
And
thing.
Exactly. That's why I
It's the
like
first
this.
issue. They have to.
That's why I
like
like
this.
I like it when it goes.
Explains
This happens. I'm like.
Okay, well
That's
then,
pretty cool. I
well
like it
then,
when that
well then,
happens.
listen,
I like
well
that
then, no,
happens.
well then, this can't be an argument because it's just a preference of style.
It's a preference, but one preference is more
Superior.
right, and that's mine.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Did
Alright.
you like Indiana Jones?
Did I Indiana Jones? I like the first three, yeah. Actually,
Well, the fourth one doesn't
and
count.
3, and then kind of 2.
You didn't like Temple.
I like Temple of Doom, but I've never.
Hot potato meat, the Jones. No?
I do like it. Yeah.
What about the monkey brain scene?
Yeah.
This is gross.
Well, they were eating the big dinner. That might have been 3.
That
No, that was
was
two.
2.
It was the
That was a
That
great
was
scene.
hilarious.
Oh,
Yes.
cute monkey brain.
And there's no tears shed by Indiana Jones. There's no adjectives.
There's the chick.
The chick.
There's a chicken here.
Indiana
There's a
Jones.
quite fine.
There's a really awesome chicken here.
I respect the Papa's pretentious opinion of Candace. And you can have that opinion. That's fine. That's fine. Some people are like that. And some people like nice ice cold milk.
I do like nice ice cold milk.
Some people like
I don't
water.
like ice cold milk.
I
I
like
like water.
I like water.
Moderately cold milk.
I can enjoy water.
It's
once
ice
in a
cold,
while.
not
Me
as
too.
cold.
And this is some great ass water. This is like some
Yes, this is
this
delicious
is
water.
spring water from Jesus' anus.
This is the fountain of awesome.
You best stop that.
No, fuck it up!
In conclusion,
Good.
I will honestly say it's good for something else, but I'm personally not a fan.
I thought it was awesome. I'm picking up number 2. Done. It's happening.
It's brilliant.
Bad joke. I like it.
Tons
Good
of
series opener. Compelling story. It seems to be shaping up to be. And I will be borrowing number 2 from Muldous.
Great writing for what it is. Beautiful art style. Great article at the end. Makes me want more, and I will get more. This will be a regular for me. A+.
If there's a comic that's worth $4, this is it, and it's worth $3.50.
It's also pretty long.
And with that,
I recommend Lock and Key. Just read the whole series. It's fucking awesome.
I recommend Preacher. It's also fucking awesome. It's the best.
Sweet Tooth. Alright, that's it. Thank you, goodbye.
Because you suck.
Goodbye.
that's good.
That was good.